Alright, so here's what I'm talking about. The point of bandage mods is to prevent movement on a certain axis until a certain movement is made. This is an example. So why you would want to do that is to essentially change the kind of cube you have. Now this is a modular type cube like I've been talking about. It has these little like Lego pieces that pop off, which that's a great idea and all, but this thing is generally expensive. So it's not necessarily something everybody can afford. So what you could do is buy like super glue and epoxy putty and sanding materials and whatnot. Buy a regular cheapy cube like this one, which just does, you know, cube things. Turns on all 6 faces. And physically attach the pieces together, which I have done. For example, there are several ways to achieve a desired result. This one, for example, doesn't move here, here, or here, and there's no way to undo that. Which, if we go right here, give me a second. Move some things around on this axis. Well, I can explain things further. Oh, Jesus. See, and that's the only problem about this. If you want to do like what I'm talking about, you have to get something to get up under these pieces and move them around and get other pieces, which my idea isn't much better, but it would be cheaper. Now, you see I have fused this piece together. It will not turn here, here, or here. Now functionally, this and this are the same thing, but this looks cooler, I think, and requires less materials. So, my idea, and you see, in doing this, or this, you have to fuse outside parts to a center, which, with virtually all cubes, you pop out that center cap and take out that middle piece. So, here's my idea. Your centers, as obviously named, are always going to be in the middle. So, fuck, get this in there. Just a few minutes. Yes, this is going to be a long video. Yes, you'll just have to deal with it. So, as per previous example, we're going to be making a cube that is bandaged on 3 faces without fusing to the centers. So how do we do that? We restrict motion in other ways. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. And now ideally these would be L-shaped, but I don't have any of those pieces here. So just to further it, I'm going to put these 3 pieces in the wrong place, but to still show this piece. So now it is bandaged here, here, and here, as is this one, and this piece is not fused to any of the centers. So, my genius idea is that if you just make and sell the extra pieces, 3D print or what have you, resin cast, whatever you want to do, ideally you would make them for a specific cube and sell the cube alongside of it, like a regular cube like this, and make and sell these custom pieces, which is what I'm getting at. This be a single solid piece that you could sell, and you pop out these 4 pieces and pop in this one like this. Take it and completely restructure the rest of your life. Jesus Christ, hang on. Technical difficulties may or may not occur. Your mileage may vary. Oops, fuck. Okay. Did I say it was easy? No, I said it was better. There. Now you would just take your centerpiece, drop it back in, screw it down, and it doesn't matter if you over tighten it to where it doesn't move, because it already by default doesn't move. See, look, it is bandaged here. So now with that you could do multiple things. In this example, this face, and this face turn, but the rest of it doesn't. So, oh fuck. Okay. Wait. There we go. So, fix that. And now, as another example, I'm just going to go straight across with the blue-orange here. Still without fusing the centers. You decide you want to change things up even more. So how do you do that? This is what you do. You make sure to keep all your shit together, first of all. My shit's never together. And still, without fusing to the centers, you do something like this. Okay. So now, you would do... This is just for, example's sake. So, bear with me here. Green. Does that look right? Yeah. Okay. So now, like I did before, I'm gonna extend the pieces over their corners. Which, I may have had some pieces I didn't have to take off, but I took them off anyway. Now, with this, only this face and only this face turn. See, this one, this is all bandaged together, but all 6 of your centers can still be removed, which is what you want. In this example, whoops, go on. Remove this center, and ideally you would only have to remove 1, but I think I have to take out 2 for this one. Okay, look, come on. Come out of there. Like I said, it didn't say it would be easy, I said it would be better. So now, take out those 3. You should be able to just lift up on that one. But I'm going to loosen the hell out of this one, actually. So now, yeah. And this is your one solid piece that you could buy separate to attach to your cube. Ideally, you would take out these 5 pieces, pop this one in, lose pieces on the ground. What the fuck did I just drop? I don't know. We'll worry about it later. Right. Take parts off, pop this one in, and you still have a functioning cube afterwards. You could sell the individual pieces. You could sell the whole cube, which the pieces would ideally match to. It's like limitless possibilities here. And you would just take this and kind of wrench it in. Okay, my pieces are popping apart. Hang on. I'm having technical difficulties. I am going to have to take this one off, I think. But that's okay. Whoops. Okay, look. Take that. You lose your entire fucking life here. Hang on. Oh my god. Holy shit. Better not perfect, okay? There. Pop that into place. Rotate it up. And it'll hold itself, so you don't have to worry about, like, holding it and having 6 arms to put it together. No. All you gotta do is just throw it in there. And screw it down. Something like that. Pop your piece on. Get the rest of your cube. Pop it together. Wait, I gotta screw it first. Put the cap on, then screw it. It doesn't work that way. And there's a bunch of different things you could do with that, rather minimalistically, without having to buy a whole new cube and materials and spend the time and effort and all that to put into it. But yeah, it's just a cool idea that I thought it was. Might be stupid, I don't know. I like it, and it's something that I would like to see companies do. Like, in general, this is a step in the right direction. I like it, but it can only do so much, and they only give you enough parts to do so much. Like, if I wanted certain color variations or something, I am limited to, like, all the rest of these will fit on here, and that'll be all of these little pieces. Like, I don't have any extra to do anything different, you know? I don't know. It's hard to explain when you don't have, like, exactly what you want in front of you. Okay. I'm having to remember what I'm doing here. Trying to put it back the way I had it when I started off, because I like it that way. It's, believe it or not, a rather interesting bandage situation as such. There, like that. Believe it or not, that's actually harder than it looks. You do get certain unsolvable situations, and you have to kind of do it a very specific way or else it doesn't work right. And you end up with literally having to start all the way over. Yeah. But anyway, that's my general idea. I think the individual bandage pieces, like selling just this piece right here that you could just plug into a cube, is a cool idea. And likewise, you could sell like extended centerpieces. Like you screw off this centerpiece and take out these two metal ones, have a piece like this that just screws into the middle like that. Because I don't feel like taking pieces back off and on and off and on and off and on. I don't know. There are just about limitless possibilities with this. But that is, in general, the idea that I've been thinking of and talking about, and I think it'd be a good idea. There we go. That's all that.